we give to you the finest green backlit keyboard ever DIY'd. Welcome to Expandive. As any good project, this one also started with an accident, a hiccup, the purchase of a white membrane keyboard. Luckily, for the very least, it made its way to us all the way from China with no single damage, as the manufacturer was careful wrapping it diligently. And here it is. The slim form factor is actually quite impressive. So let's turn it on. One can see this particular model has the same cheap backlighting technology as most membrane keyboards. Diodes are placed on the bottom, illuminating the plastic membrane with obvious losses towards the north. Not to mention, this diode ribbon is again not the right color combo. It's not green, so that is something for us to improvise on. The key clicks sound pretty impressive. Then, to our amazement, we discovered the body is pretty weak. Just take a look at how much it flexes. If we want to fix this, we will need proper stuff and equipment, which is just the excuse we needed for stocking up on resources, commando style. Outside, everywhere, danger. Even the tram door is trying to kill us. And at last, we made it. The Hobbyist's Heaven. The Hobbyist's equivalent of the gunsmith store from the movie Commando. Namely, it's full of goodies. We need diodes and resistors. And some pads. A soldering kit would come handy. Some wires are essential. Let's not forget the torch. Some electric tape. And as last resort, some USB LED stripes. And once we get home, the action can start. Opening one of these always comes with some surprises. A metal backplate, well, that's new. And here is our friend, the membrane. This translucent plastic frame will be an instrumental part of our plan. The 3 blue diodes also need to be changed green. Let's detach the LEDs first. Our first idea, which eventually failed, was to solder on green diodes replacing the original colorful ribbon. But soon we had to realize these diodes will not be strong enough to illuminate the keyboard. Then we tested joining 2 ribbons, combining their green diodes. This ribbon came with a white keyboard, and the second was salvaged from an old keyboard. This plan again failed, as we had to realize the tiny contacts on the ribbon were impossible to solder with hands. So we scrapped the idea as well. As brainstorming for the next idea, we decided to turn the USB cable white by converting it with shrink tube. Nice to match some colors. At last, we gave in to the USB LED stripes. They took quite a bit of experimenting as far as cutting, soldering and gluing was concerned, but at the end we somehow managed. And also, our soldering skills have rusted since our last project in our childhood. However, we still managed to make this thing functional. As you see, the diodes are concentrating light in one hotspot. We need to spread the light more evenly across the keyboard, which was made possible by hot glue. These LED stripes came with their own cables, and these we'll have to organize later. And here is the lit up main board. looks impressive already. At last, a short game of puzzle. Namely, the keys need to be put back in place. This can take anywhere from minutes to hours, depending on whether you took a proper picture of the layout beforehand. Now a final test to ascertain everything worked well. The keys sound also quite clicky. And there we have it. A cheap USB keyboard turned into a premium hacker's keyboard with green backlights. We are very pleased with the result and job well done. There is more where this came from, so please consider liking and subscribing if you liked what you saw. Thanks for stopping by, hope to catch you again next time. Bye bye.